Hi guys. I just finished reading a post on Reddit where a user Sobed Illegal Giggle said, and I quote, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is perhaps the worst online matchmaking netcode of any AAA game for its time ever. I like the game a lot, but that just makes this so much worse. Now this post got over 5,000 upvotes. That says something about the community complaining about a really terrible online experience, whether it's a connectivity issues, matchmaking, etc. Now, as of the time of writing, I've decided not to buy the Nintendo Switch and Super Smash Bros. Because of the issues that people are reporting about. Now, I'm a person who kind of get bored sometimes, like pretty fast when playing single player games. I really enjoy the multiplayer gaming experience. That's why I'm most of the time I play multiplayer games on consoles. Now, as I know myself, if this game was only multiplayer, I probably wouldn't play it so much. I'll play, I don't know, like a few weeks and that's it. It just won't have any good replay value, so I would just ditch it to another game. Although multiplayer games, for example, I play Overwatch on the PS4, it's a game that I can play over and over again and never get bored. I just enjoy the multiplayer experience so much. I enjoy that other people are joining in chat and we can, the players that are playing with you, you can build strategies together. The online experience is super silky smooth, works perfectly, and I just enjoy the game. Now, reading many issues about the online experience for Super Smash Bros., including the netcode and many things about the net matchmaking. They're not getting the type of matches with the rule set they set up, and there's a mod that was in the Smash Bros. 4 not absent in this current mode, and and the ranking issues. People just think it's just it's not a good ranking system, online ranking system. I mean, many issues in general that people are complaining, and trust me, by the thousands and thousands. I mean, this is just all over the place now. Now, this is exactly why I decided to wait a bit, because if there are issues, severe issues, those will surface up. And I think those posts on Reddit, on Super Smash Bros. Subreddit, really shows how severe these issues are. And of course, there will be some people who won't get upset by it. Maybe some have better experience, but you get the overall impressions that the online experience is pretty bad. People really complain, saying it's even worse than Smash 4. Not just that, some people said that Smash 4 actually had the best online experience, and they're probably being cynical. You just want to say, this is such a big disappointment that even Smash 4 online experience was just amazing compared to what we have now. Now, as a player who enjoys online multiplayer games a lot, and I really want to jump into Super Smash Bros., this is absolutely unacceptable. Unacceptable. Now, I'm not frustrated because, again, I made a smart buying decision. I decided not to buy it on day one and wait and see what are the issues that are going to come up after the game is released. And if I buy the console and the game, I need to buy the console to play the game because I don't own the Nintendo Switch. I feel bad. So I'm just giving a company money, and I'm gonna probably want to play the online, play it online. So I'm gonna pay them the online fee. And for what? To get this? To get this? To go and shout out and read it how frustrated I am with the online experience? And what? To just wait for things to get fixed? No, absolutely not. I'll tell you why. So, if I was I'm a web developer, so I understand like developer side. So if I were to develop something, and I want you, if I create a Super Smash style game, a brawler game, and I want to bring you a great experience, I will do anything to make sure that you get a great online experience, because I want you to enjoy the game and say great things about the game. Now, it might be also related to the Switch himself. I mean, because it doesn't have an Ethernet port, and some people said that this is one of the reasons why the game is laggy. But of course, the issues are not only related to the netcode, but also to the matchmaking. And of course, Nintendo has all the input in the world. Of course, I'm just saying this as just a single poor web developer, or just a single guy. And I know that if I want to develop a game and I'm passionate about it, I'm developing a game that I want to enjoy playing. And what I'm gonna give to myself? This experience? No. I want to give myself the best online experience. I mean, I'm just a single person. I'm not a company, $1 billion company. Just think about it. I don't want to disappoint myself, let alone disappoint other users who play the game. So this is why some parts of me don't understand this decision. I mean, Nintendo had enough time to make sure that they can deliver a great online experience. They create this online service. For what? They get money from you. So they need to invest it in order to create something that can lead to a better online experience. Now the question is whether the issue is relying with the Nintendo Switch itself, because there's no adapter. So maybe it's not related directly to the game. Of course, there are issues, but the things related to the lagging and other freezing and other stuff that people are mentioning are related to the fact that the Switch doesn't have an Ethernet port. I've also read about people shouting out about other players. Come on, buy an Ethernet adapter. Come on, we can't play like this. They ask other players to buy an accessory so they can have a great online experience. So they don't even blame Nintendo. Not just blame the other players who just too lazy. They can't afford. I don't know, for other reasons. You just blame them. They get a bad experience because of them. There's also a post by Quick 1 Minute Oats on Reddit that says dedicated servers will not improve this game's online latency. Please help to correct this misconception. So basically, what people are saying, some people are saying, is that it's better to play peer-to-peer, because then you just eliminate the middleman and you don't get this latency that is required when data is transferred from the server between the two parties. Two or more players, if you play, depends on how many players are playing the game. People say that the problem is with actually the really bad netcode, and this is something that Nintendo didn't improve over time, and this is probably the main cause for things. Some people are saying that. Also read people say that they have the Ethernet adapter and they still get a very bad online experience when they match online. So in 1-versus-1 matches, it's probably not going to be a huge problem, but when in 4-player matches, if you play in peer-to-peer and one player is lagging, all of the other players will suffer. Whether if you play, if the data transferred through a server, one can lag, but it probably won't affect the other players, because they are just going to get the data accurately from the other players who don't lag in the game. People are saying that in Japan it won't be a problem because people will be matchmaking against other people in the area, and because it's not a big area, they're going to get good latency. And the other thing is that they have relatively very good internet connectivity, so overall it's not going to be a problem there. But I don't read Japanese and I haven't found anything about it related to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate connectivity in Japan, but this is just some things that people are saying online. So basically, when you play a 4-player match, your connection will only be as good as the worst connection in the game. And this is of course bad, and you can just quit the game, and if you quit, do something, you're gonna punish for this and even get banned for a temporary amount of time. So again, we're kind of out of options here. So yeah, it's a big mess and things are being thrown all over the place, and people are just frustrated. Bottom line, people are very frustrated and they just get a bad online experience. Now, as a person who just planning to buy the Switch and play Super Smash Bros., I'm on the fence now. And again, the more I read, the more unlikely I am to buy the console and buy the game. And I'm still, I read all this and what I'm telling myself, okay, you're gonna get excited, you buy the game, and you want to have fun, and then what? You're gonna be among those who go on Reddit and just write those posts? I don't want to be that guy. And then what I'm going to say to myself, oh come on, you knew this already, right? You read so many posts and you still decided to buy it, and now it's your fault. Now eat it and just go and cry whenever platform you want to cry on. I want to visit Reddit and just engage with what people are writing there, engage with players and ask them things. But at the bottom line, is that there's a problem, and nobody will ignore this problem. And the thing is that if I'm playing with this, I'm very likely to have the same issues that people are complaining about, and there are plenty of issues. And I don't want this when I play an online game. I just want a smooth online experience. I want to, when I'm coming in the evening, I want to just play and have fun. I don't want to get frustrated, because this is the time for me to have fun. And then if I buy Super Smash Brothers, I want to have fun. Until then, I'm going to play other multiplayer games, although I really, really want to play this game. But as you can see, it's not going to happen anytime soon unless I hear that something is done about it. So yeah, so this is the second video I made, a podcast to talk about this issue. And again, this is just come from a guy who just wants to buy the console and play Super Smash Brothers. I'm just a guy who really feels they're gonna enjoy this game. And again, I'm asking you this question after a few days, probably, that you already played the game. Do you have those issues? Do you suffer from the same issues that people are talking about? What's your opinion about the things that I mentioned here in this podcast? So please share your opinion in the comment section below. I really want to hear what you guys think. And I want to thanks to everyone who subscribed to my channel. It's about augmented reality, but I decided to post these types of podcasts also on my channel. Sometimes I just mix up things, spice up things with other things not related to augmented reality, but in gaming and my gaming in general is another thing that I'm enthusiastic about. So thank you again, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Have a great week. Bye bye.